On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Philip Owens, file number 24-01736, counsel appearance.
Good morning, Your Honors. Panel Musali. On behalf of the people requesting permission to practice under MCR 8.120 under the supervision of APA Joel Martinez.
Motion granted. I saw him around the corner.
He is here.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Today's the date and the time that was scheduled for a final pretrial. Are we continuing to trial on this?
No, it's my understanding the victim is not showing this.
No witnesses?
No witness, Your Honor. She has not showed up nor answered any of our calls.
Counsel?
I move to
Motion dismissed without prejudice is granted. We'll get you a copy of your dismissal in just a moment. Okay, sir? You have any questions?
Your Honor, people would like to object pursuant to MCL 764.26A to the destruction of arrest record.
Objection is voted.
Is Harvey's bond, did you have a tether on him? He's got one on, and I don't know whether or not it's.
Not on this one.
No. Okay, get outside. Have a seat.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Eduardo Alejo, file number 24-00573. Alejo.
People are getting the parties, Judge. I don't think they're in the courtroom.
Mr. Easterly is here. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jeremiah Williams, file number 24-01576, counsel appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joel Martinez, appearing on behalf of the people of the state of Michigan.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Easter on behalf of the defendant, Jeremiah Williams, who's present standing to my right.
Just an FYI, and whenever you sit back there, you're at a disadvantage because I can never remember that. I can't see behind there. Nonetheless, today's a date that's scheduled for a final pretrial for one count of domestic violence. We have necessary witnesses here.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that a subpoena was sent to the complaining witness. They have, and 3 phone calls were made also to the complaining witness, and they are not present this morning.
How do you want to proceed, counsel?
Judge, I'll move for dismissal.
Motion to dismiss is granted without prejudice. The people do have the right to reissue the charge against you, okay? Do you have any questions? Okay, we'll get you a copy of your dismissal in just a moment. Are you ready on Alejo?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Eduardo Alejo, file number 24-00573, counsel appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Casey Martarian appearing on behalf of the people, officially making a motion to practice under Michigan Court Rule number 8.120.
Motion granted.
Jacob Rowley on behalf of Mr. Leo.
Okay, there was a date and time that was set for a jury trial. Do we have necessary witnesses here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, until we're ready to proceed to trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
There is one case that has an older. Hang tight. People of the state of Michigan versus Bizimani. File number 24-00383, counsel appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joel Martinez appearing on behalf of the people of the state of Michigan.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee, appearing on behalf of Coco Busy Mom.
Where's your client?
My client is not present, Your Honor. I have called him this morning. I spoke with him through an interpreter on Friday. We were clear on the date and time and expectations.
I see Mr. McComa. I'm assuming he's here on that matter, correct?
That's right.
What's your bench warrant? You're all set. Thank you. Back on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Eduardo Alejo. So we're ready to proceed. The other matter is not ready to proceed, so we'll make sure jury is called in on Alejo. And we'll call it later after I get further into the docket to see if there's any matters we should address before impanel the jury, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, and if I may.
Yes.
I have spoken with both the officers on the case. I was going to communicate with Mr. Raleigh here to see exactly which ones he wanted. I have them on speed dial, ready to go whenever the jury is called up. They're just not physically in the building.
Sounds good. Record of the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus William Lee Green, file number 24-01431, council appearance.
Good morning, Joel Martinez appearing on behalf of the people of the state of Michigan.
Jacob Raleigh on behalf of Mr. Green.
Okay, so today was the date that was set for jury trial on this matter, but as you all just heard, another case with an older file number is proceeding in advance of this one, so this one needs to be reset. Let's see. You have necessary witnesses here?
No, Your Honor, we have attempted to contact the necessary witness on this case several times. I think pretty much every time it's just gone straight to voicemail. We have not been able to successfully make contact.
Based on that information, Your Honor, defense will request dismissal at this time.
Motion to dismiss is granted without prejudice. The people do have the right to reissue the charge against you. Do you understand that, sir? I'm sorry?
Yes.
Do you have any questions? No questions, sir? Okay, we'll get you a copy of your dismissal in just a moment. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Carlos Diaz Torrens, file number 24-01062, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sakina Al-Musawi on behalf of the people.
Jacob Raleigh on behalf of Mr. Diaz Lawrence.
This is present in the courtroom. Today's the date and the time scheduled for final pre-trial for an assault and battery. There was no offer at our last court date. We have witnesses here.
Yes, Your Honor, the people have extended an offer of pleading guilty as charged with no upfront jail Killigrew agreement. Our victim is also present today.
Mr. Raleigh, your client wants to proceed.
We intend to proceed to trial. Your Honor.
Matter scheduled to proceed to trial September 10th at 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court. Do you have any questions today, sir?
Your Honor.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing for the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
If you will get your notice to appear and you'll be all set, okay, sir? Record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Amy Lischuk, file number 24-01356, council appearance.
Sakina Al-Musawi on behalf of the people.
Jacob Raleigh on behalf of Ms. Litchfield.
Who's president of the courtroom? Today was the date set for final pretrial. This is for a charge of domestic violence. Do we have witnesses today?
Unfortunately, Your Honor, after 4 attempts to contact the victim, no response, and no one showed up today.
Mr. Rahman.
Defense request dismissal, Your Honor.
Motion to dismiss is granted. It's granted without prejudice, so the people have the right to reissue this charge against you. Do you have questions about that? Okay, we'll get you a copy of your dismissal in just a moment. Any additional matters, counsel?
People would like to object to the destruction of arrest records pursuant to MCL 764.26A.
So noted. For Ms. Litch. Sorry, for Ms. Litch. Oh. More. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brent Trevino, file number is 24-01701, counsel appearance.
Hannah Almosawi on behalf of the people, your honor.
Defender John Lee, appearing on behalf of Brent Trevino, within the courtroom of Sandy.
For some reason, we don't seem to have an appearance for you, Mr. Lee. This date is scheduled for a final pretrial.
Your honor, can I get one more moment to check the halls? As far as I know, the victim was supposed to show up for this.
Yes.
Your Honor, my wife is right there.
Is she the alleged victim? She's the alleged victim?
Yeah.
I mean, you can have a seat. We'll bring her back. Okay, so looks like the victim is present in the courtroom. I know at the last court date, there was not an offer. How are we proceeding today?
Your honor, the people have extended an offer of disorderly jostling with no front jail. We would like to note that we would like to require some sort of AA or therapy during sentencing, and that the victim is requesting the removal of the PA 53.
Can I have a few minutes to discuss with my client?
Take your time, off the record. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Terrence McGee, file number is 24-01625, counsel appearance.
Hannah Almosawi on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Terrence McGee.
Okay, Mr. McGee, today's date that was scheduled for domestic violence final pretrial. There was no offer at the last court date. Do we have witnesses today?
Your honor, no, we do not have any witnesses. We have tried to contact the victim 3 times and no responses as of yet.
Mr. Lee,
The defense makes a motion for dismissal, Your Honor.
motion to dismiss is granted without prejudice. The people can reissue this charge against you. Do you understand that? The people can reissue this charge against you. Your matter is being dismissed, but it's being dismissed without prejudice, okay? Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Take your copy of the dismissal in just a moment.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, people would like to note their objection to the destruction of arrest records pursuant to MCL 704.26A.
So noted. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who's representing Mr. Mora?
I am, your honor.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Arthur Moore, file number is 24-01460. Appearance for the record.
Hannah Almosawi on behalf of the people, your honor.
Jacob Rowley on behalf of Mr. Mora.
Today's date scheduled for a pretrial for assault and battery. Mr. Moore is present via polycom from the Ingham County Jail. Mr. Moore, can you hear us?
Excuse me?
Can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is a pretrial for an assault and battery. Was there an offer on this?
Yes, Your Honor, the people have extended an offer of disturbing the peace pursuant to all the details and evidence we have.
Bro,
Your Honor, this time, my client would ask that this be set for final pretrial trial dates.
Item for trial September 3rd. Trial September 24th.
okay, final pretrial is going to be September 3rd, 8 o'clock in the morning, in person at the court. Jury trial is scheduled for September 24th, also at 8 a.m. in person at the court. Mr. Moore, do you have any questions at this time?
No, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the rest of the council?
Nothing for the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set. Mr. Moore, I see a Cynthia Christensen.
Excuse me?
You're all set, sir. You're free to go. I don't have.
Okay, thank
I don't have
you,
to be in my
Your
office. What matter are you here for, ma'am? You're muted, ma'am. You need to unmute.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, what you here for?
Yeah, it says that we're supposed to be in courtroom 4, but it's directing us into your courtroom.
Listen, 876-43-1930.
What's the defendant's name?
Tim Richards and Cynthia Christensen.
There's only one defendant. What's the defendant's name?
Well,
Are you looking for criminal or civil matter?
Yeah, we're landlord tenant.
Okay, so you're definitely not supposed to be here. You're probably supposed to be in courtroom 3. Nope, they're scheduled tomorrow. Or you're supposed to be here. You're just a day early. You're supposed to be here tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Our paperwork, Your Honor, says courtroom number 4. So will that be
Correct.
accurate?
This is courtroom number 4.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we're
So you just
scheduled
need to-
tomorrow then.
You're scheduled tomorrow.
Okay, I apologize.
No problem. See you
Thank
tomorrow.
you. Bye.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Antonio Heredia, file number 18-05847 and 24-01168. Council appearance.
Hannah Almusawi on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Mr. Moore, why are you still there? Did you let the deputy know that you were all set?
There's no partner, not let nobody know nothing, no. So I just stay sitting.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee for Antonio Heredia.
Okay, Mr. Heredia is present via Zoom from the Ingham County Jail. I have in file number ending in 1168, a malicious destruction of property, and then file number ending in 5847, a driving while license is suspended. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, there was some confusion coming into this morning's hearing. Mr. Heredia has a felony file pending per previous conversations with his attorney on that file. I was of the understanding that the MDOP would be dismissed as part of a plea bargain.
That's my understanding too, because I reset this twice for a global resolution.
Exactly. I talked with Mr. Martinez this morning, and he said that on the felony file, offers had been extended and there were opportunities to make such a plea. However, those pleas were rejected. I was not aware of that until this morning. There is a new offer.
On the felony
To,
or on this?
no, on the misdemeanors, just to clear up the misdemeanors. And perhaps I could speak with him this morning and we could still get that done.
The new offer extended, Your Honor, was an MDOP of less than 200 plus restitution to equine therapy. And for the WLS, if this offer is accepted, we will be pending it down to a civil infraction of impeding traffic.
You have a plea sheet.
I think he needs to discuss it.
Still gotta go to police sheet.
Well, I have to talk to you. He doesn't know about this offer.
Sounds good. I'm gonna reset it,
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
because we gotta clear our docket first. Trial. Mr. Ready, hang tight. Your attorney is gonna log in to speak to you when he gets a moment, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
September 3rd at 10. Mr. Etheridge, you're here on leave.
Yes, Your Honor.
You've not logged them in yet. Are they logged in? Amos. Amos is? I don't see Mr. Doyle anymore. He's right here. I don't see him. Thank you. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Atisha Amos, found number 21-034463, council appearance.
On behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dan Doe on behalf of Ms. Amos.
Okay, Ms. Amos is present via Polycom from Ingham County Jail. Ms. Amos, can you hear us?
I hear you,
Okay, today's the date set for a pretrial on assault and battery. Was there an offer on this?
Yes, Your Honor, the people have extended an offer exactly like the one given to the co-defendant, which is that she would plead guilty to disorderly jostling with no upfront jail.
Yes, Your Honor, I've discussed this matter with my client and we wish to move forward to final pretrial.
Final pretrial September 3rd at 8 a.m.
Pretrial September 3rd, 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court.
Jury trial September 24th at 8 a.m.
Jury trial will be September 24th at 8 a.m. in person at the court. Do you have any questions for the court today, Ms. Amos?
I did not.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Joy. You're all set, Ms. Amos.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is Jimmy Brown present at all? Some
No.
dog license.
No.
Benchmark. Yeah.
Head out and talk to Ms. Everything.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
That's Mr. McKinney. Is that Brandon McKinney?
Yes, Your Honor.
We have to confirm it. Y'all can't confirm. They put going on. Is Cody Hart here? Or was this? You date?
He hasn't checked in.
His attorney didn't come?
And email. She has somebody else covering them.
Let's see, Mr. Etheridge. Ms. Robinson was supposed to be here for Cody Hard, you know, if she's in the office today. Cody Hard, Harr.
She just forwarded me an email.
What's your name, sir?
Jimmy Brown.
Remove your hat.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, I need that file back. Yes.
Ended on the jury trial that bench warranted that was going to go. Mr. Bizimana is in the hallway now.
Of course, because we released the interpreter. Oh, I'm sorry, we're waiting for the attorney on that one, sorry. Yes, please.
I don't think we have an interpreter now.
We don't have an interpreter.
Right.
But he has, I guess he can sit in here for when his attorney gets here.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you received the victim.
For who?
If you want it.
Oh, of course, we can't do anything today.
We don't need her with us.
It's after 9. However, who is Mr. Brown? Does he have an attorney?
Mr. Brown.
Yeah, I don't know who his attorney is. Who's your attorney, sir?
I think you sent him to go talk to the inmate.
No, what's his name?
I'm from Chicago. I
didn't ask you where you're from. I said what your attorney's name is. If I got a criminal matter, I'm gonna know my attorney's name.
I don't.
You don't know your attorney's name? You don't really care?
No, I care.
Oh, okay.
I definitely care.
No, Mr. Harr, according to the file scheduled for a competency hearing that Mr. Riley is supposed to be covering.
Mr. Riley's supposed to, okay, thank you. Is he, I know he's here, but is he the one doing the trial?
Yes.
Okay, we need him to come. He can, well, I don't think Harr's coming, so we can do it.
I think they're trying, she just forwarded, they're trying to lock them in, but I don't know if it's necessary.
You said they don't know if it's necessary. I
I
don't think
don't
it is.
know.
He, Mr. Riley can waive Mr. Harr's appearance.
Did you call the case yet?
I did not. Did your office get a copy of the competency report for Cody Harr?
Yes. Yes, we did. And I think Joel is running that one. Apparently I can't.
Do you represent Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Didn't know your name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are we ready on his matter?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jimmy Brown, file number 24-01717, council appearance.
Okay, now on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Jimmy Brown.
Okay, what's the date set for a pretrial for dog license? It was set for 8:30 though, not at 9:08. Where were you? Sitting back there when I called your name and asked if you were here?
Well, I told him I had to use the bathroom. That was like maybe 2 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Did you tell the court officer?
No, I told him.
Okay. You said 2 minutes ago?
Yeah, it was about like 2-3 minutes when you saw me walk in the door.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, well, nonetheless, this is a dog license case. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the people did not have an appearance, and therefore, with that being said, we do have an offer to extend. We are willing to dismiss both counts so long as we have an updated license for the dog.
Your Honor, Mr. Brown has assumed ownership of the dogs. These are dogs that belong to his granddaughter. And he has assumed ownership. He will get the dogs licensed and vaccinated. He just needs a little time. He said that he's going to get paid in just a couple of weeks, and we'll be moving to get the dogs vaccinated and licensed at that time.
Okay, how much time is it?
30 days, Your Honor.
You do September 17th at 10. September 17th at 10 a.m. Do you have any questions for the court? Your copy of your notice to appear. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the people, Your Honor?
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
No, you're all set.
Thank you.
Mr. Har is on the Zoom. For competency. Do you have Mr. Har with you, sir?
Yes, he is logging in. My name is Marcus. I'm his primary caregiver for community mental health.
Okay. So he's gonna log in. He hasn't logged in yet. Okay. So
I'm
we'll
not sure
rename
how
you.
to get the camera on.
Okay, this is Cody Har.
That's
We need
Cody,
to
yeah.
rename him because that's not Cody. I don't know why.
Hey Trey, you need to rename it to Cody.
Okay, I am working on how to do that. I have no clue what I am doing.
Okay, I can see you, Mr. Har, so you don't need to do anything else.
Okay.
Thank you. On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Cody Jacob Har, file number is 23-03462, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joel Martinez appearing on behalf of the people of the state of Michigan.
Jacob Raleigh appearing on behalf of Mr. Har.
Today was the date that was scheduled for a competency hearing. The court received a report from the Department of Health and Human Services Center for Forensic Psychiatry dated prepared August 5th, 2024. Council, did you get a copy of this report?
People have a copy, Your Honor.
The defense has copies.
Okay, the body and the ultimate conclusion of the report is that after a review, it was the opinion of the examiner that the defendant is incompetent to stand trial and not likely to attain competence. And that there is a substantial likelihood that the defendant could attain adjudicative competence within there's not a substantial likelihood that he could obtain adjudicative competence within a permitted statutory time frame. Any reason to make objections to the body or the conclusion of this report?
Your Honor, I have no objection to anything contained within the report. I'm prepared to stipulate to those findings.
Defense would stipulate to the findings as well.
Court will adopt the report by stipulation and will be incorporated into the court record. A finding of incompetence will be entered. How is it that the parties want to proceed at this time?
Your Honor, I am uncertain whether Mr. Har is currently under a probate order, but I think that we would, like, if he's not willing to voluntarily submit to treatment, I believe that Your Honor would need to sign or check the box that directs my office to file a probate order or a probate petition for mental health treatment.
Okay, I'm not clear at this time either, so what I'll do is set this out for another pretrial so that I can be properly advised as to whether or not he is, and this is a felony file. Yes. Okay.
Your Honor, I'm not sure if this qualifies, but Cody Hart is receiving services through Community Mental Health Services of Clinton, Eaton, and Ingham County. I'm not sure if that relates to what you guys are discussing right now.
May I inquire for a moment, Judge?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate those comments. So just so that I'm clear, Mr. Har is currently actively participating in mental health treatment through CMH?
Yes, he is.
Can you just give me some information about what those services entail? What is he actually receiving?
He has a case manager that will follow him throughout the counties. He has a psychiatrist through our psych services here at CMH. He receives community living supports in a 24-hour staffed home, and which is who he's with right now is one of his staffs. So I hope that this covers your bases. He is pretty much with somebody at all times.
Do you know whether or not he has any prescribed medications?
He does have prescribed medications, yes.
And are those reviewed regularly by the psychiatrist?
Every 3 months.
And how are those administered to Mr. Har?
We have a what's called a MAR, and we administer medications, I believe 3 times daily to him.
And is Mr. Har taking the medication as prescribed?
As prescribed, yeah.
And this, just so that I'm clear, this is treatment that he is doing voluntarily. He's not under a court order, correct?
Correct.
I appreciate your time, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I make a comment, Your Honor?
You may.
Judge, I'm very familiar with the probate process. I've been doing a lot of work over there recently, and I don't believe there would be any benefit to filing a mental health petition, since the things that Mr. Har would be receiving through an order through the probate court is essentially the things he's already receiving. It sounds like he's receiving an intensive level of care already. A probate order wouldn't really do much to help anything further.
Okay.
Thank you.
So how would you like this case resolved then?
Judge, at this point, we've stipulated that he's incompetent and not able to be restored. I believe that at this point, the people would need to dismiss the file.
You want us to prepare a nollie?
Please.
No.
Thank you.
Any objections?
No objection from the defense, Your Honor. I do want to clarify there appear to be 3 open files.
This was the one that he was sent for evaluation for. He has 3 cases with me.
I can check on that. I know he has 3 active cases currently.
It's right there.
He has an assault and battery with me. That's file number 24-02178.
He also has an open felony case of 55th District Court with Judge Allen. That case number is 2400635FY.
I'll allow you all to deal with that at 55th.
Yes, sir.
And it's for the record that people are going to dismiss the misdemeanor as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, to the order of incompetency, these 2 files will be now files are dismissed by the prosecution, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're all set for today with Mr. Har. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Your Honor.
Bye. Bye. Okay, McKinney is here. Who's representing Mr. McKinney? Is that Mr. Lee?
Might be.
Mr. Lee, right? I don't know what's the record. He on the record here. I don't know. Nobody else here?
And Trevino.
Well, I knew about Trevino. Yeah, I don't know who's in the back of the courtroom.
Sanders.
Yeah. What's your name, sir?
Right, Sanders.
You the defendant? You think so?
Not sure.
Are
Why,
you-
what are you here for today, sir?
Yeah, me.
You had a notice to appear?
Yeah. Somewhere at 9 o'clock. I don't really get no paper.
Okay, spell your name.
RIAZ.
BRIAZ is your last name?
No, that's my first name.
What's your last name?
Sam.
Spell that.
SAMER.
Supposed to be with Judge Ward, so you'll go back down to where the elevator is. It's the courtroom directly across from the court. I mean, the elevator. I'll walk with Mr. Lee. Lee, you developed a bit of a backup in here.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Mr. Busy Mana has appeared.
Yeah, I was advised.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He gets to sit tight. He was late. He doesn't get to take up my time now. Okay, are you ready with Mr. Trevino?
Yes, we are.
On the record in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Brett Trevino. Counsel, your appearances were already placed on the record. There was an offer that was extended for disorderly jostling with an agreement for him to, a sentencing agreement for him to do AA or other therapy. And you've discussed that with him and he wants to accept that?
Yes, I have, Your Honor. Yes, he does want to accept the offer and would like to be interviewed perhaps with a substance abuse report or something to establish specific parameters of his treatment.
That's correct, sir. You want to accept the offer? Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury? Advice of rights and plea information sheet with today's date on it. The second page bears a signature. Whose signature is this?
Mine.
Okay, did you read this document? You understand all the rights here? Do you have any questions about these rights?
No.
Are you willing to give up these rights in order to plead guilty to the amended charge of disorderly jostling?
Yes.
So that means you have the right to the presumption of innocence that you would give up. You're innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to require the prosecution prove your guilt at trial by proving each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to see, hear, or question any other witnesses the prosecution wanted to call against you. You have the right to call your own witnesses or present evidence that you believe show a defense to the charge being brought against you. You can remain silent at trial and not have silence be used against you, or you can waive your silence and testify for yourself at your trial. You want to give up all of those rights? Anybody threatening you to do that? Has there been any promises made in exchange for you entering a guilty plea to the amended charge? Are you currently on probation or on parole?
No.
You understand that if a guilty plea is accepted, it could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your current or future employer. I can't hear you. If a guilty plea is accepted, it could have impact on travel or immigration status that you may be seeking now or in the future. You understand that? As to the amended charge of disorderly jostling, how do you plead? Is that because you believe you're guilty? Is that because you believe you are guilty?
Yes.
Factual basis, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Trevino, on or about June 6, 2024, were you at 2011 Highland Street? Mhm.
You don't understand that, or is it yes or no?
Yes.
Were you
I
there?
don't understand. No.
Okay, I'm sorry, you're right. That's the wrong address.
I
Were
was
you
gonna
at
say, I see
937 Durant Street?
Yes,
Yes, okay. And that's in Lansing, Michigan, County of Ingham?
correct.
Okay. And you were in a truck parked out on the street, correct?
Yes,
And you and Miss Linda Adame, Linda Adame, were having an argument and fighting, correct?
argument, yes,
And so this was enough of a disturbance that a neighbor called the police, correct?
correct.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
Any questions from the prosecution?
Nothing, from the prosecution, Your Honor.
The board is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find it to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. The matter is going to be scheduled for sentencing October 15th at 9 o'clock in the morning. When you leave for today, you need to go down one floor to probation. You're going to check in and you're going to get set up for a pre-sentence investigation. I'm going to order that you undergo a substance abuse assessment as part of that investigation, okay? Lastly, there was a request to alter the no contact order.
That is correct. The victim is requesting the removal of the PA 53, Your Honor. May I approach?
Yes, please. Ms. Adame? That's you, ma'am? You want us to remove the no contact order? And he can return to the address where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I removed the no contact order based on her request. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the people, Your Honor. Thank you.
Nothing for the defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, you're all set. Are you ready on Mr. McKinney?
I do need a moment to speak. Yes.
Ready, you're all set for today. Mr. Lee is backed up, so he'll make contact with you at the jail.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. We'll put Mr. Lee on now.
Ms. Harris, can lead that. Harris. Harris. The things, we
For
did-
Wanji's, yeah, we didn't have a report, it says.
Yeah,
Yep, so I think it was reset.
okay.
Let's see, no one's in the hallway.
All of them.
You can cross one out there, I think it was an error. Mr., what's your name, sir?
Lee.
Thank you. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Dennis Madison Lee, file number is 23-03518. Council, may I have your appearance?
Morning, Your Honor. Attorney Derek Dismissals, the public defender on behalf of Mr. Lee. I'm here present in the courtroom. Mr. Lee is appearing by polycop in the Ingham County Jail for his sentencing.
Thank you. And Mr. Lee, I do have a pre-sentence report prepared in anticipation of your sentence date. It's prepared on July 1st, 2024. Council, did you get a copy of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any reason to make updates, corrections, or deletions?
Yes, Your Honor. Under the first page, custody, additional jail time should be added from 7/28 to 8/13, which is today's present date, which would give him an additional 17 days credit.
Any additional matters?
Your Honor, under detainers and pending charges, he advised me that the matter in 12th District Court had been resolved. The other matters are still pending. He's not sure of some of them, but he does have pending matters in that 72nd District Court, which is St. Clair. Now, those are the only two additions, deletions, or corrections he would ask the court to make.
Okay, you can make allocution.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, I had the opportunity to meet with Mr. Lee yesterday and go over the pre-sentence investigative report with him. We went over the assessment, the recommendations, the scoring, the probation officer's impressions. Mr. Lee has been scheduled for sentencing a couple times. Last time we were here and they hadn't completed a written report, although they had interviewed him at the jail. So the sentencing has kind of been an extended trying to get it done, but at any rate, after reviewing the recommendation with him, he would ask the court to follow the recommendation. Now, I guess there is one additional correction under the jail, under the recommendation sheet, that 37 should be changed to 54. That should be his total credit now, I believe. He would ask the court to give him no further upfront jail time. When we first worked out this plea agreement, that was the agreement to have no upfront jail, but obviously he's had a couple of issues along the way and understands that the court doesn't have to follow that agreement. However, he does have a substantial amount of jail time now built up from those issues. He served time for those issues, and it would ask the court to take that in consideration. Your Honor, in regards to the money section, he would ask the court to consider waiving any fines, fees, or costs the court can waive. He remains homeless and unemployed. Your Honor, he's unemployed because he's disabled. He's filed for disability back in 2021. He has an attorney, Alan Braxton, is what I was advised. That attorney has advised him not to work because it would mess up his pending disability claim. He also advised me that his doctor has ordered him not to work. He has had congestive heart failure. He's advised me he did get back on his medications around April 20th during his last stint in jail. He also is on public assistance, food stamps, and Medicaid. He would ask the court to follow the recommendation regarding the probation. The terms and conditions of probation you leave up to the discretion of the court. Although where the probation is recommending he obtain or maintain employment, I don't think the court should order that based on his disability, because I don't think he can work. Other than that, he would leave it up to the court's discretion. Thank you.
Does your client want to make a statement?
Mr. Lee, do you wish to make a statement?
No, sir.
Okay. No, Your Honor, thank you.
Review the pre-sentence report, the recommendation and his prior criminal history. I made the changes requested here on the record. I believe the recommendation of probation is appropriate. And so I will adopt that recommendation. He'll be sentenced to a term of 6 months probation. While on probation, he'll report via Zoom, or he can report in person if he doesn't have the ability to report via Zoom. He's not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. He's not to purchase or possess a firearm, ammunition, or weapon of any kind. He will be required to submit to random preliminary breath testing and urinalysis testing, and he's required to pay the cost for that. And I've heard what you said, counsel, about his pending disability. You need to provide evidence of that total disability and inability to work. Otherwise, he's going to be ordered to obtain employment. Okay. Do you have any questions so far?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, as to fines and costs, there's a $75 crime victim rights fee that must be assessed plus a $50 state minimum cost. But there's a $30 per month oversight fee for probation costs. So for 6 months, that's $180, and I will waive discretionary fines and costs due to indigency. total of $305, but he will make monthly payments on that. He also, again, is required to pay for his drops. And so you need to prioritize those payments, sir, because you don't want to get a violation because you didn't report for your drops. Prioritize the testing costs over paying the 305, because at the end of probation, if you've complied with your testing, I can still discharge you. But I can't do that if you didn't do your testing, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and then do you have any questions so far?
No, Your Honor.
Lastly, there's an advice of rights as to probation. It says you've been placed in a term of probation before the 54A District Court, and your terms and conditions have been individually tailored and are specific to address your assessed risks and needs. You may have the right to request early discharge from probation. You can do so after you completed half the original term ordered by the court, so long as you've had no violations within the 90 days preceding that request, okay?
Okay.
If you wanted to make a request for early discharge, you would use the MC 512 form, which is located on the court website, or you can get a copy of it from your probation officer. You're required to file that written request with the court, and then a copy of it must be filed at the prosecutor's office. The prosecutor has 14 days from receipt of your request to file any written objection to your early discharge. If for some reason I set this matter for a hearing, you would have the right to hire an attorney to represent you. You do not have the right to have court-appointed counsel represent you for any hearing for early discharge. Just for your information, I've never held a hearing for early discharge, but I guess it's possible. I usually review those off the record. Do you have any questions?
Not about that, Your Honor, but I do have a question.
Yes.
About my property that they taken from me when I got arrested, my jewelry. Am I gonna get that back?
Any property that was taken while you were brought into custody, unless it's being held for some other evidentiary value, should be returned to you. But I don't know, you were taken into custody on this or another matter?
It was on this matter.
Okay, yeah, you should be receiving all of your property at the time of discharge, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, just briefly, so for jail time, it's 54 days jail, credit 54 days. So he'd be getting out today and possibly going to get his other issues taken care of.
He's got credit for, he's got credit for 54 days. I've not sentenced him to jail at this time. He's sentenced to probation.
Okay.
So, he's going to serve that. If he violates, then we'll address anything, but I've not sentenced him to any jail time.
Thank you. The only other issue, the court didn't order no use, possession, alcohol, marijuana, controlled substance without a valid prescription. I assume that's.
I marked that on my sheet.
Okay.
I don't know if I made that clear. You're not to use any drugs or alcohol. Can I have that file back really quickly? You're not to have any drugs or alcohol unless you have a valid prescription. I don't know if I made that clear. Do you have any questions about that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. And then again, you should provide a copy of your or evidence to support your inability to work to probation as soon as possible.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Well,
Bless
Mr.
you.
Lee.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Mr. Lee, you ready with Mr. McKinney?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brandon McKinney in file number 4-00290. Appearance, please.
I'm sorry, I'm the only one. Well, Assistant Public Defender John May on behalf of Brandon McKinney.
Okay, and Mr. McKinney is present via Polycom from the Ingham County Jail. Let's see, today was the date that was set for sentencing. I have an updated report here. He had a substance abuse assessment on 7/17 while incarcerated at the Ingham County Jail. And said he met the criteria for mild cannabis use disorder and early remission and a severe alcohol use disorder. And it was recommended that he complete intensive outpatient therapy and regularly attend 12-step meetings as directed. And that was an update as to the report that was dated prepared July 5th, 2024. So the entirety of the report, including the update, any reason to make corrections, updates, or deletion?
No corrections, updates, or deletions, except, of course, in regard to the credit for the amount of time served.
Okay, and what is the correction for that? Said 41 days as of July 5th. Did he not post bond on this? He's been in there since March.
No, I think he's been in there since July. He was out for a while. Got picked up again. And he was just putting in everything on this during the sentencing. Inside since then.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand why was he being held on this? Because my notes don't reflect that he was.
He had, I believe he was also sentenced to serve time in regard to another matter.
He was serving for he was in for a bond violation. Any other corrections that you'd like to address?
Nothing further than
And you can make allocution.
in regard to, I believe it was Judge Garcia that sentenced him to 93 days for a TPO violation.
Okay.
That was recent. So in regard to allocution, Your Honor, the only thing I would like to say is that Mr. McKinney does recognize that he has some things he needs to work on. He intends to use any time inside to participate in any programming that would be beneficial to him. He wants to get out and attend Lansing Community College. He'd like to get an associate's degree and develop some education skills that will help him move forward with his life. He expresses that he loves his mother very much and wants to do right by her and so forth as he continues to grow and evolve.
Did you want to make a statement?
Would you like to say something, Mr. McKinney?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Review the report. I'm gonna adopt it. 12 months probation will be ordered. Wow. With 769.4A. I'll continue the no contact order protecting the victim in this matter, Janema McKinney. While on probation, you're not to have contact with her without the consent of the court. You're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You're not to purchase or possess firearms, ammunition, or weapons of any kind. You're not to use, purchase, or possess alcohol, marijuana, or a controlled substance unless you have a valid prescription. You will be required to submit to random preliminary breath testing and urinalysis testing, and you're responsible for the cost of that. You're not to be at any bars or any nightclubs while on probation. Do you have any questions so far?
No, Your Honor.
You will be required to obtain and maintain employment. And I'm going to order that you participate in intensive outpatient treatment. As to fines and costs, there is a $75 crime victim rights fee that will be assessed with a $50 state minimum cost. There's a $30 per month oversight fee that you're responsible for while on probation. So for 12 months, that's $360. And I'll waive discretionary fines and costs at this time. The total fines and costs of $485, and you'll make monthly payments on that, okay? As to advice of rights, you would not be eligible for early discharge from probation because you are on a term of probation for domestic violence. Do you have any questions today at all?
No, Your Honor.
Additional matters for the record?
Nothing further. Thank you.
Okay, you're all set for today. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. He doesn't get a bond back. You can't bond him after they dispense a disposition.
So they have to remove the bond. I just know they're gonna ask me, so we have to remove it.
Yeah, they just have to remove it. He's been disposition. Okay. Nobody came for this show cause? Gregory Brown, Brian didn't. Bench warrant. Sylvan Golden bench warrant. That's fine. Sonia Palmer, who's representing Sonia Palmer?
Palmer? Yes.
She's here.
The vibes in here today. You know what I mean? Had to get some energy.
I'll jump on some.
Okay, well, how did he call?
Right.
Who represents him? Oh, of course. Okay, I'm bring join Brandis. We believe Brandis, he emailed the court that he's not coming.
It was a false report of, oh God, it's this guy. Kept calling 911 as DoorDash.
Well, this is just a chorus one. Palmer, I don't know what happened to her. She logged in, but she left.
Are you gonna reset Francis?
Thanks for it.
Thanks for it? Okay.
Okay. It was Palmer, but she's not here anymore. She disappeared, Mr. Lee.
Very well, thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Let's see. And then we have Imani.
Your Honor, just so you're aware for Mr. Gizimani, we do still have our translator, the one translator at least, and our victim still here. I don't know if we wanted, I don't know if we're able to do anything with only one translator.
What language does the translator speak? Same language?
Same language.
They can come in the courtroom with Mr. Lee. I thought you gave me the file back. I don't know what I do with it. Imani?
Sincoco?
Yeah. Do we know where Mr. Lee is? Ms. Palmer's back. They paid me dues. Oh, it's something different.
Okay. Wait, let me see. It is hot in here. Hmm.
Okay, let's see. Ready on Palmer?
Yes, ma'am.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Sonia Palmer, file number 20-03401.
Good morning, Your Honor. Subpoena Olusali on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Sonia Palmer.
Okay, can you hear us, Ms. Palmer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, today was the date that was set for pretrial. It's for dog license. How are we proceeding on it?
Your Honor, the people have received proof of the new dog license as well as vaccinations, and we will dismiss this case.
Dismiss is granted. You're all set, Ms. Palmer.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yay, I am free.
Coding Towers, we haven't seen her yet.
No, ma'am.
The interpreter's not here for Gizmani.
No, he ran to the bathroom and that was my understanding he's coming right back and.
Oh,
I
is this gentleman waiting for a case?
It's Mr. Wheeler.
Okay, we ready on Wheeler?
Yes, we.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus McQuan Antoine Wheeler, file number 24-02099, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Subpoena Olusali on behalf of the people.
Jacob Rowley on behalf of Mr. Wheeler.
Okay. This is a pre-trial for a assault and battery. Was there an offer on this?
Yes, Your Honor. The people have extended an offer of disorderly jostling with a no upfront jail killable agreement.
And Your Honor, at this time, my client would ask that this matter be set for final pre-trial and trial dates.
Final trial September 3rd. at 8 a.m. And then jury trial October 1st. at 8 a.m.
Final pre-trial September 3rd in person at the court. Can you stand up and not lean on our wall, please? Jury trial is gonna be October what?
First.
October 1st, also in person at the court. You have any questions today, sir? We'll get you a copy of your notice to appear in just a moment. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Just quickly, Your Honor, for the dates, is it for 10 a.m. as well?
8 a.m. for both.
Oh, thank you. Nothing further, Your Honor.
You're all set. Hammond Farms, who's this? Until interpreter comes back. This line, what was this? I don't have it. Please return to Caitlin or Paige. Why is it being sent to me? What do you want me to do with this? Did I miss something? Oh, cats. Is that what's going on? Okay. On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Sincoco Bizimani, file number is 24-00383. Council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Counsel Kachukas for the people appearing and requesting permission to practice pursuant to MCR 8.120 with Joel Martinez as my supervising attorney.
Permission granted.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee appearing on behalf of Sincoco Bizimani.
na yeye ni msimamizi ambayo wa koti ambayo anasimama hapa kwa niaba yako Bizimana.
Okay, can I have the interpreter state and spell his name for the record?
First name patient Patent, last name Baraka Baraka.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm that you'll interpret in the matter of before the court completely and accurately and not divulge confidential communication, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
Today was set for a jury trial.
Na leo tulikuwa tunasema kusambisha mambo ikitikana.
It was scheduled for 8 o'clock in the morning.
Na ilikuwa inatayarishwa saa 2 asubuhi leo.
Contacted and secured interpreters here for this purpose.
Na waliita wakatayarisha mtafsiri kwako juu ya hii mambo.
The necessary victim appeared.
Na yeye ambayo alipigwa alikuwa anastahili kukuwa hapa.
I did not call this case until after 8:45.
Na niliita hii kesi wakiwa wasimame hapa mpaka saa 2:15.
You were not present.
Na wewe haukukuwa hapa.
Why not?
Sababu gani? Because I have to ride the bus and I will change from one bus to another one and walk, and that's how I came late. And when they called me here on the phone, I was on the road waiting for my second bus to bring me over here.
I recognize that you have to take public transportation, but that doesn't mean that you can be late to court.
Na mimi naelewa kama unaweza kamata usafari wa mabasi, lakini haimaanishi kama wewe utafika hapa nyuma, utachelewa koti.
There's a jury trial that's scheduled.
Sababu kulikuwa hiyo wanaita jury ya watu kukutanana pamoja kutazama kesi hii.
You have the older case number, which means you were first in line.
Na wewe uko na kesi ya zamani ambao ulikuwa wa kwanza kumstari.
And we can't call in a jury after 9 a.m.
Na tulikuwa tunaisha kuita jury kisha saa 3 asubuhi.
I also have a bond violation here.
Na hapo inaonekana kama umevunja sheria ya kuachilia.
I have a police report that indicates that on or about August 8th,
ambayo inaonyesha kwa siku tariki kama tariki 8 ya mwezi wa ya 8
at approximately 12:05 p.m.
Kama saa 6 na dakika 3 ya jioni.
The officers were dispatched to 3320 Beaujardin Drive.
Na wa officer waliitwa kwa ile anano ambao anasema ile Bourgeois nyumba.
And that the allegation is that you violated the no contact order.
Na hiyo ambao wanakustakia hapo ni kwamba wewe ulivunja hiyo sheria usivuke mpaka.
By being within 200 feet.
Wewe ukikuwa kama mita 200 na nyumba ya huyo mama.
Of the protected party.
Ya hiyo mama ambao wanasema hawezi kumchongelea.
I think the police report is an error. It should be 2,000 feet.
Mimi nawaza kulikuwa makosa kwa hiyo report ya polisi. Wanasema 200, hii miguu 200. Tembea hivi.
There is an allegation.
Na pale kuna kuwa kosa ambao wanakustaki.
that during the week of July 31st to August 4th,
hiyo wiki ya mwezi wa saba tariki 31
that you were located or spotted outside the residence
ulipatikana ama ulipatikana pembeni ya hiyo nyumba, tena hiyo address
Anita Consolata,
ya huyo dada Anita Consolata,
staring
wewe ukitomboka tomboka ama ukionyesha visirani kwake.
We have the right to have a contested hearing.
Na wewe unaruhusiwa kujisambia kuonyesha kama ni uongo.
You have the right to be represented by Mr. Lee at that
Na
hearing.
unaruhusiwa ya kupata msimamizi yeye ambaye yuko pale kama atuni wako.
If you're found to be in violation of your bond conditions,
na ikaonekana wewe ulivunja hiyo bond ama hiyo msimamizi yako ya mipango,
the bond can be revoked,
hiyo bond yako inaweza kuvunjwa, sheria zako zinaweza zikavunjwa,
or you could be sentenced to a contempt of court.
au unaweza kufungwa.
That's punishable by 93 days in jail,
ambayo unaweza kufungiwa siku 93 kwenye jela,
or up to $7,500 in fines.
ama dola 7,000 za madola.
Do you understand that?
Unaelewa hiyo? I understand that, but it's
I just
mostly
asked,
lies.
yeah, I just asked to be understand.
Nasema unaelewa? Anauliza tu kama unaelewa. I understand, but this is just a lie and a lie.
I just asked to be understand.
Sema kama tu unaelewa. Aulize kama ni bongo au nini. Unaelewa hiyo ambayo nasoma.
For the purposes of his arraignment, you can explain to him that he has an attorney. So
Nasema wewe uko na msimamizi wako atakusambia wewe utasema.
Here to represent him.
Ambaye anakusimamia hapa kwa koti.
So he should only answer the judge's questions.
Wewe ni kujibu tu swali ya mheshimiwa judge. Ni kusema ndio ama hapana. Hapana kusema.
To ensure that he doesn't disclose anything that could harm him.
Sababu unaweza sema jambo ambayo inafikia kupiga tena kwa bongo, unasikia inaweza inakuletea tena makosa mengine, sababu ukasema kitu inakuvumbua.
So the court will enter a plea of not guilty as to the violation.
Na hii koti inaingiza kusema inakubali kama wewe ulifanya makosa, ulivunja sheria ya hiyo mambo, kujogelea nyumbani.
And we'll have it set for hearing.
Na hiyo inalomba tena pa kusamba.
We also have to reset your trial now.
Na tunabidi tena tutafute tariki nyingine juu ya kusamba yako, sababu leo haitawezekana.
October 15th at 8 a.m.
Wanasema Oktoba. Mwezi wa 10, tariki 15.
You have to be here by 8 a.m.
Saa 2 asubuhi. Mwezi wa 10, tariki 15, saa 2 asubuhi.
Do you have any questions?
Wewe kuna ulizo fulani? I don't have an answer, but I think my case is being led in the wrong direction.
What does that mean?
I never violate my bond. That's what you mean.
We entered a plea of not guilty and he'll have a hearing on that.
Na wanasema wewe abaya kamata kama ufanya makosa, lakini utasambishwa hiyo kitu. Uone kama utapata makosa.
October 15th other questions?
Uko na ulizo wengine? I don't have any other question.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Your Honor, we would like, the people would like to request, if possible, kind of because of these allegations and because of Mr. Bizimana's difficulty appearing on time, that if your Honor would be willing to consider a tether in this matter, because this is not the first time our office at least has heard from the victim about a potential third-party contact. However, this is the first time that we have received a police report on it.
Na yeye analomba, msimamizi wa bibi yako analomba kama wakutie hiyo chuma mguu, sababu wakati yote hauonekane kwenye hii koti wakati wanakuhitaji, na hiyo kusema kama unaenda kutembea pembeni ya nyumba huyo bibi, ile yote inaonekana, watie chuma kumguu ili wajue mahali unapatikana.
Not sure how tether will get him to court on time.
Siwaze kama chuma kucha kumguu itakuleta hapa kwenye koti.
Mr. Lee, you can respond.
Your Honor, Mr. Bizimana, as the court has heard, denies these allegations and does appear to be sincere when he says he wants to participate. And I think he clearly
Let him interpret.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay. Yeye msimamizi wako anasema hivi, kama wewe Bizimana unaonekana kama uko na haki yako na kweli uko mtu wa heshima ambayo unatafuta kuendelesha kwenye hii kesi, utaonekana kwa hiyo siku tarehe 15 ya mwezi wa 10 hiyo saa 2 asubuhi, na utajishimamia hapo, hautakimbia. Yes, I will be there and I'm not gonna run away. Nothing further.
You said your office had other information about potential violations?
Yes, Your Honor, it's not in detail in our case notes. It just simply says that there is a potential for, or there is a, let me see if I can pull up the case note itself.
For the time frame of that. The report does state that the victim reported to the officer that the defendant was sending a friend over to relay messages.
Yes, Your Honor, that was also part of that. And there's something in the note from 513 about the victim having issues receiving subpoenas in the mail, and she believes it was because of defendant.
Na wanaendelea kuzungumzia kama huyo dada yuko na shida ya kusema usafi wake ama safety yake, na kama hiyo wewe unatumaka watu kukia kwa nyumba yake.
I have another note on June 18th regarding potential contact.
Anasema mwezi wa 6 tariki 18 kuna watu ulitumana wakuye kama waongee naye, na hauwezi kutumana mtu nyumbani.
This was I believe a day after the victim had a child, and this matter was set for final pretrial.
Na hiyo ilikuwa siku kisha huyo mama akishapoteza mtoto, na hiyo ilikuwa inaonekana kama ilikuwa inachungiwa kukuya kwenye koti.
That child has since passed away.
Na huyo mtoto alifariki.
This was a mutual child?
I do not know, Your Honor.
Na nauliza kama huyo mtoto alikuwa mtoto wenu.
My understanding, Your Honor, is that the father of that child that passed away was different.
Yeye anasema kama anaelewa kama huyo mtoto ambaye alifariki hakukuwa mtoto wako.
The issue or concern that I have with imposing tether at this time is that does, at least the police report that states that they didn't have anything to corroborate any evidence or video that could corroborate the victim's statements. And I think the allegation was that he had a friend that lived across the street, so he would visit his friend and stare at her allegedly from the friend's house.
Na shida niko nayo kukubali kupitia chuma kwa mguu ni kwamba polisi ambayo ilifanya hiyo ripoti haikuonesha wazi kama wiko na maproof ya kama wewe ulienda kwa nyumba yake, lakini ni mambo hiyo dada alisema Anita, na ndio kwa maana nashindwa namna ya kukamata hatua kupitia chuma kwa mguu.
Mr. Bizimana.
Ndugu Bizimana.
You are not to have contact.
Unajua kama hauwezi kukutana na huyo mama.
With Anita Consolata.
I know that.
You understand that?
Unaelewa hiyo? Yes, I understand.
You can't be within 2,000 feet of her.
Hauwezi kuwa kama wanasema mamita 200 nayo, hapana. Yes.
So that means if you have a friend that lives across the street,
na ni kusema kama kuna rafiki ambaye anakaa pembeni yake,
you can't visit your friend across the street.
Hawezi kumtembelea yule rafiki yako ambaye anakaa kwa hiyo kati yao.
You understand that?
Unaelewa hiyo? Yes.
You can't send a message to her through anybody else.
Na hawezi kutumana nini message ama habari fulani kupitia marafiki ama wandugu fulani, hapana. Yes.
You understand that?
Mimi naelewa. Yes, I understand.
I'm not going to grant the tether at this time. If I get word of another violation,
na kwa hii muda sindaruhusu wakutie chuma kwa mguu, lakini nikapata tu habari kama tena ulipima kumchogelea au kumtafuta,
your bond will be revoked immediately.
Na hiyo uhuru ambao uko nayo yote itavunjwa.
And then you'll sit in jail until your trial.
Na wewe utakaa kwenye jela mpaka wakati utasambishwa.
You understand?
Unaelewa? Yes, I understand.
Okay. Any additional matters for the record?
Not for the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the bench, thank you.
Okay, you're all set. Nobody else here? Oh, Lee Hammond is here.
I'm sorry. Yeah, there's somebody on.
Probably from Hammond Farms. I could be wrong, but. Okay, maybe Marshall, was it? No.
Melissa.
Corbin needs to come in the courtroom.
Yeah.
Marshall Weathers. Lee Hammond, please start your video.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you here in representation of Hammond Farms?
Yes, I am.
Okay, do you have an attorney?
I do not.
Okay, I think he has to have an attorney. Is Hammond Farms a business?
Yes, Hammond Farms is a business.
Is it a corporation?
Yes,
Or
it is.
LLC?
S corp.
Has to be represented by an attorney in court.
I apologize. I was not aware of that.
Okay. And then I'm looking at the citation. You weren't even the driver. You're gonna probably need to secure an attorney and reappear. So I'm gonna get you a new court date.
Okay. Does the driver need to be present as well? He is no longer employed with us.
You can just send your attorney, you can still appear.
Okay,
Let's see, September 3rd at what time?
10:30.
At 10:30, okay?
September 3rd, 10:30. Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you. There's somebody else, I don't know what happened. Weathers was here, did they remove him? Yeah, what's your name?
Ms. Orban?
Representing Ms. Orban. Do you know what your attorney's name is?
On my end, I had Donnelly.
So maybe Mr. Lee or Mr. Rose.
On here it says. So I
Great.
think Mr. Lee is covering for her. I will.
If you-
let Dale.
Yeah, let
Jeff
them know
and
we
see if
we
can
didn't brought up.
track him.
Mr. Neal, I see you represent Mr. Weathers.
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes, that's correct.
Good morning. Did you need to speak to the prosecutor or are you ready to proceed?
May I speak with the prosecutor, please?
Okay, Mr. Neal, give me a moment because the prosecutor believes this should be a city case.
Oh, no problem, Your Honor.
Mr. Lee,
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
this is Ms. Orban.
Ms. Orban.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Melissa Orban, file number 20-01027 ST, counsel appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sakina Al-Musawi on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Melissa Orban.
Okay, Ms. Orban, it's a driving while license is suspended from 2020, and you've had about 3 years to get it cleared because we adjourned this back in February 2021. So how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the people have provided an offer of no ops, a ticket, but I don't believe that the defense is ready to take this at this time.
Your Honor, Ms. Orban informs me that she has an appointment set with the Secretary of State August 19th at 3:30 p.m. The nature of this appointment is to appeal to get her license reinstated. We would like the court to consider allowing her time to complete that process.
We gave her 3 years, Mr. Lee. She missed court 3 times.
That is true. She tells me she's in a different place in her life and that she's very serious about pursuing the driver license.
You have an appointment when?
The 19th at 3:30.
So you're looking for what, a week or 2 after that? Or what?
That sounds appropriate.
It'll be September 3rd at 10:30.
September 3rd at 2:30.
10.
Oh, 10:30, sorry. We'll get your copy of your notice to appear. I think so you'll come with an update at minimum at that time, okay? Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
We'll get you a copy of your notice to appear in just a moment. Okay, Mr. Neal, someone's gonna log in and meet with you from the prosecutor's office.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm not gonna let the victim go on, really, Your Honor.
Thank you. On the record, in the matter or matters of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jalen Rutledge, file number 24-02105 and 24L2859231. Council appearance.
On behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee, appearing on behalf of Jalen Rutledge, who is in the courtroom and standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Rutledge, I have an assault and battery, and then I have a minor in possession first offense. Proceedings.
None of the people have extended an offer of pleading guilty as charged. We'll add Haida and we will dismiss the minor in possession. It is our understanding that Mr. Rutledge plans on taking this plea.
You said no objection to Haida.
Yeah, no objection to Haida.
That's a completely accurate understanding. of the
Yes, Your
offer.
Honor.
Do you want to accept that offer, sir? Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury? Rights of rights of the key information sheet here. I'm gonna give you back your copy. The second page is the signature page. Is that your signature?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you read this document and went over it with your attorney?
Yeah.
You understand the rights here, sir?
Yes.
Are you willing to give up each one of these rights so that you can plead guilty to assault and battery?
Yes, ma'am.
So it means you are presumed innocent currently until proven guilty. You want to waive your presumption of innocence so that you can say that you're guilty? Okay, you have the right to require the prosecution prove your guilt at trial by proving each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you. You can waive your silence and testify at your trial if you like, or you can subpoena witnesses that will testify on your behalf. You can also present evidence at a trial that you believe show defense to the charge being brought against you. You have the right to see, hear, or question any other witnesses the prosecution calls against you at your trial. You understand those rights that you're giving up?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anybody promising you anything to get you to give those rights up?
No, ma'am.
Has there been any threats made to you in exchange or to force you into a guilty plea?
No,
Are you currently on probation or on parole?
no.
You understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your current employer, or you may need to put this conviction on a future job application.
Yeah.
And also, it could have impact on travel or immigration status. So you may want to travel out the country and they may deny you entry to maybe Canada because you have this conviction. You understand that? As to assault and battery, how do you plead? Is that because you believe you're guilty? That's a factual basis, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Rutledge, on or about July 15th, 2024, were you at 2900 Collins Road, also known as McLaren Hospital? And that's in the city of Lansing, the county of Ingham, correct? And while you were there, you encountered a security guard. His name for the record is Jordan Collins. Okay, is that correct? Okay, and you were attempting to run past Mr. Collins and hit him in the head with your forearm as you were attempting to run past him, correct? Let's speak loud.
Yes, sir.
Okay. No further questions. Your Honor.
Any questions from the prosecution?
No, we are satisfied with the factual basis.
I'm also satisfied with the factual basis. I will accept your plea. I find it to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. And the minor in possession first offense will be dismissed per the plea agreement. This matter is scheduled for sentencing October 15th at 9 a.m. When you leave here, sir, you're gonna go down one floor to the fifth floor. You're gonna check in with probation because you need to undergo a sentence investigation. to prepare you for your sentence, okay? In order that he also have a substance abuse assessment completed as part of that investigation. Because of the affidavit of probable cause indicating a register the 0.28, which is quite high.
So thank you, Your Honor.
Any questions for the court today? Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing for the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Neal, did you need to speak to your client?
Judge, I don't need to speak to my client right at this moment.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Marshall Weathers, file number 24L2814962 SN, counsel appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joel Martinez, appearing on behalf of the people of the state of Michigan.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rico Neal, appearing on behalf of Mr. Marshall Weathers, who is present via the video system.
Okay, today is the date set for a pretrial for carrying concealed pistol failed to disclose to officer. How are we going to proceed with this today?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Neal and I did have an opportunity to discuss this matter. But in addition to this ticket, there is a corresponding misdemeanor file that's recently been filed stemming from the same incident. What Mr. Neal and I would like to do is adjourn today's matter and put it on the same date and time as, or well, actually, I'm not sure which judge will draw this. But we'd like to adjourn today, let the misdemeanor matter be sworn to and get active, and then resolve everything in a global resolution.
Probably gonna go to me because I am open.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So it hasn't been sworn to yet. Okay. So do we know where it is in the screening stage at all?
I know that the complaint, Judge, I just looked at it and it has the prosecutor's signature on it for August 5th. So my office signed off on the complaint August 5th. Not sure why it hasn't been sworn to.
So that'll be within the next 30 days, I suppose. So we'll do an next court date 30 days out.
September 10 at 10.
Does September 10 work for you, Mr. Neal, at 10?
September 3rd, you said, Your Honor?
10 at 10.
September 3rd, is it, can we do it via Zoom?
September 10th.
September 10th, I apologize. September 10th should work, Your Honor, yes.
Yeah, and you can appear via Zoom.
Thank
Any
you.
additional matters for the record today?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor. Thank you.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're all set for today.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Take care, Mr. Neal.
You
I
too.
release the jury for the trial, so we don't know where Mr. Lee.
Mr. Weathers, you're all set. I'll be calling you here shortly.